back to Essex LFC Reds TV, where it's just finished at the San Siro. Final score, AC Milan 1, Liverpool 2. Liverpool do something no other English club has ever done in the Champions League before, to win all their group games. Outstanding, really. Liverpool were. Again, we made so many changes. 8 changes, I think it was today. Alisson stayed in the team. Mane, Salah were in the team. The rest were all changes. So the team will start off with obviously Alisson in goal. Left back was Tsimikas. Right back Nico Williams. Centre backs Nat Phillips. Come on, Nat. And Kanate. And midfield was Minamino, Oxlade-Chamberlain and Tyler Morton in the number 6 position. And then up front was Mane, Salah and Lord Divock Origi. Yeah, we played really well. Really well. Didn't look like we'd made that many changes. You know, there was no kind of rustiness in the play. Backline superb. Never got caught out or anything. And midfield, yeah, totally dominant. AC Milan, to be fair, like, they really had to win today, and they didn't really do anything for like the whole game. It wasn't until the last sort of maybe 5 minutes that they actually looked like they was a bit interested. But they went from I think starting the day, I think they started off second, I think, and they ended up with obviously a chance of qualifying for the next round of the Champions League to actually end in a group 4th and out of Europe completely. But it just shows how poor the Italian league is. AC Milan are top of their league, and Liverpool, they just couldn't handle Liverpool's press, the fast pace that we play at. Just couldn't handle it at all. Zlatan was kind of manhandled by Phillips and Kanate throughout the whole match. But yeah, we were superb. Saying that though, against the run of play, we go 1-0 down. There's a scrappy goal. Like, they had a corner. We didn't really defend the first phase. Minamino was kind of caught out of position a bit. And then Tomora, I think it was the ex-Chelsea defender, tapped in the pretty much like a rebound from about 6 yards, smashed it in. As AC Milan went 1-0 up, that's when I think they were that's when they were then second, and looking like they was qualifying for the last 16. And then I think it was within 5 minutes we equalise. Great play by Oxlade-Chamberlain in the centre of the midfield, beats a couple of players, takes a shot, goalkeeper parries the ball out, and Salah, as he's running in, first time, hit it into the roof of the net from about 8-9 yards. A really good finish, to be fair. Like, he just hit it first time. He like could have blazed anywhere, but he just put it straight into the roof of the net, side-footed. And yeah, we equalised 1-1. And then half time. So like I said, 1-1 at half time. Liverpool totally dominating play. AC Milan obviously got lucky with their goal. But I think it's just a matter of time, really, before we were going to go on and score again. And that proved right second half. Divock Origi, again, goalkeeper saves it, parries the ball from, I think it was Mane. Mane's shot, parries the ball comes out in the air. Origi's there to head it into the far corner from about, I think from pretty much from the edge of the box. It's a really good header, to be fair. He had like no time to think about it and placed it perfectly into the corner. Scored again, scored the vital goal again, the record-breaking goal, you know. What can you say about Origi? You know, there's all this talk about the African nations, but obviously we're going to miss Salah and Mane, Salah in particular, and Naby Keita to an extent. But Origi, if he can stay in this form, I think Firmino's coming back, Harvey Elliott hopefully be back in January. I think we've got more than enough to cover them potential 6-7 games that they could be away for. I still think Liverpool will strike a deal, and I think the players will still be with us until after we play Chelsea on the 2nd of Jan. And if that's the case, then they should only really miss, I think, 3-4 games, absolute max. And I think really with the players that we've got, if we can keep injury free, we'll have more than enough to kind of get ourselves through them games. But one thing that I do want to mention, like obviously on this channel you do know, like Nat Phillips is one of my favourite players, and bit of skill he produced second half was outstanding. He in our own box he was swamped by AC Milan players just just to get the ball off of him. He's literally just spun the ball, heel turned, and run away from the attacking players. I'll say there maybe 3 or 4 players around him. And he just sort of studied, put his studs on the ball, spun round, just casually just run it out of any trouble. It was outstanding. If you've not seen it, I'm sure it'll be all over the internet. It was just an outstanding piece of skill from my favourite defender. I kind of hope he gets more game time, but personally can't see it really. But I think he deserves it. You know, if we qualified for the Champions League last season purely down, I will always say, to the efforts he did in them last sort of 10 games in particular. We won 8 of them, didn't we? And the 2 that we dropped points, he never played. So he helped us out massively. I think if he does go, hopefully he don't go in January, because I still think we've got to keep as much cover as humanly possible. We're still in all the tournaments, and I think we just need the most amount of players that we can keep. You know, it's pointless getting rid of players in January if we don't replace them. But yeah, he was outstanding. Konate was really good as well. Alisson pulled off a couple of good saves. He had a bit of an iffy moment with a ball at his feet, second half, but we can forgive him that. But all in all, yeah, outstanding performance. It's like a training ground performance, really. You know, it's really calm. It's nice having the last game of the group stage without any real kind of sort of struggles. You know, a couple of years ago against Napoli, wasn't it, when we won 1-0, qualified, and Alisson pulled off that wonder save. But yeah, they say it was a group of death before when the group got announced. The only group of death about it was Porto, AC Milan and Atletico. They got absolutely pummeled in this group by us. 18 points out of 18, 6 wins out of 6. The only English team ever to do that in the Champions League group stage. We go again Saturday. Steven Gerrard bringing his Villa team to Anfield, which is going to be very interesting. So hopefully, see you Saturday. Come on, you Reds.